Hello Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I'm going to show you a little tutorial on using your Dazzling Details or any of the other colors to create just a little hint of shimmer on your cards. So you can see this one has those little glittery lines there in that blue, and I'll show you how I got that ombre look too, which I super love how that turned out. And then this card here, you can see those dots. See all those polka dots everywhere, just shimmering away. Super love it. Very nice and subtle, but yet still amazing, and something with a little bit of bling, which I love. So actually, what I did is I used some of the templates that we have in our... And that is right here. So it's on page 157 of the big catalog, and it's all across the top there. So there's the happy pattern that has lots of different things, and then it also has the greeting happy. Then there's the hearts and stars, and then there's the dots and stripes. So I'm actually going to play with the hearts today. You can see in these two samples I use the dots and stripes for these two. And I'm just going to take a little embellishment container here. You can either use the lid, which I already did, and then threw it away because it got all caked up and icky. And then you'll also need a sponge dauber, which you know how much I love my sponge daubers. And since I already did some in the Dazzling Details and then I added a little bit of color to it, I thought today I would use a little bit of the silver. So there's the silver, there's the gold, then there's the regular Dazzling Details, which is kind of like that white, clear, iridescent, multicolor, you know, because it's iridescent, so it kind of looks like different shades. And then there's also the red. So there's silver, gold, white, and red. And so I'm going to use the silver, and I'm just going to squeeze a whole bunch into this container. So you can see there's quite a glob down in there. And then I'm just going to take my little template, lay it over some real red cardstock. You could use whatever color you would like, or you could even use some Whisper White. And I did yesterday's, both the Dazzling Details and the one that I squirted a little bit of re-inker in there. When I say a little bit, I mean one drop. That one drop of Night of Navy, like, completely covered it, and that's how I created this fabulous look. But I also did some stars. So with the stars, then as I kind of played along with it, then I added a little bit more because I thought I was running out of glitter. So I added some more glitter, and then that's how I achieved this ombre look. I started down here and was going across, and then I thought I was running out of some glitter, so I added some more. So of course it diluted it, and then it just kept getting lighter and lighter as I went along. And I super love how that ombre look turned out with the glitter. Even though I feel like it's kind of a man card, but men probably aren't too keen on glitter. So I still love it. I went ahead and did a thank you greeting. So just add a little bit of re-inker, and by a little bit I mean like one drop, and then just kind of play with it and go from there. If you want it to be a little darker, go ahead and add a second drop, but you definitely don't need a lot. So I'm just going to tap into this and kind of go off a little bit to the side, just so that I'm not getting like a glob of it, but I'm getting it nice and covered. And then you're just going to pounce over those little hearts. I almost called them stars. Those little hearts. And some of them might seem to have more glitter than others, and that's perfectly fine. And some of them you might want to go back and pick off some. Like this one seems to have a ton around it. And then you have those adorable little hearts. I don't know how well you can see. Oh, you can see it pretty well. See how cute that is? So then you could always add a little bit of re-inker to any of the colors. I wonder what re-inker would do to the silver. Well, I have a re-inker right here, so why don't we go ahead and just try it out. So one little drop. And you see it kind of already like moves around and everything. And I'm just going to use this. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, here, let's bring this back in. Oh, here, wait. Let's do some on some Whisper White. Ooh, I like this. That is super fabulous. Now, of course, some of the hearts kind of come out a little splotchy. This would probably do a little bit better since it's a little bit soupier because you added the re-inker. It would probably be a lot better to do the dots or the stripes just because they're more of a solid image, and it doesn't really matter if they're not perfect. Like this one didn't come out perfect. You know, you can see like the lines are a little bit, you know, they're not very distinct. They're kind of watercolor-ish looking. So something like that would probably work better because when you add the re-inker, of course, it dilutes it down and becomes a little bit waterier. But super fabulous, and you could do this with so many different things. Here, I created the holiday card with it, and then of course, this one is my ombre thank you note card, which is super fabulous as well. And then we have those little hearts, and then I did the stars too. So there's so many endless possibilities that you could do with these and your templates and have lots of fun with it. You could always punch out different things with the window sheet and create your own template on different items as well. So be sure to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, as I'll be posting these photos, as well as lots of other tutorials that you can check out too. So, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. See you next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.